the alphabet, one day Prince was talking about N.
Right.
The alphabet.
That's another thing, right?
And he said, Prince said, now the nation are in. He said, what the fuck that mean? Now the nation gonna end? He said, God is now we're in. He said, Allah said, don't worry about being God, be a man, because man is God, for man is master of Allah. And Allah is the master. And I was like, wow, because before then we was saying master of Allah now. You really ain't had no breakdown for that. You know what I'm saying? So when he said master of Allah in, it gave more meaning to it.
Right. And that's how eventually in building with Prince, you say it's in or now. Right. As opposed to now nation or N or just or now or N, it's in or now.
I mean, and also the alphabet is flexible. It's not as rigid as the mathematics. So
it's fluid.
So you may hear certain things. You may hear a person say dissemble divine equality, see, or destroy evil as you see it. You know what I'm saying? But evil ain't in your alphabet when you choose certain things can be applicable.
Right.
He used to say about November, he used to say end the cycle of violence. You know what I'm saying? So brothers was giving certain breakdowns. So the alphabet was a little bit more
flexible.
Yeah.
Flexible. Okay, so now we get into, we went through the signs with Ak, and I just want to get to some of your memories with Prince. I had now Prince was a very interesting individual. You know what I'm saying? And you had spent some time with him.
Yeah.
Can you tell me some of your memories with Prince?
First of all, he said, Prince used to say, when you meet a man, you get his name, you get his degree. His name will tell you who he is, and his degree will tell you what he's dealing with, because the man degree is the state of mind that he's in. So definitely the importance of physical degrees. He said you may have a person that may understand equality on a mental perspective, but to have the experience of a man that's 36, they won't have it. You got a younger person, but they may understand equality. They won't have the experience that comes with every degree. There's experience that comes with every degree.
Right.
That's why Prince used to ask us what was the most important degree in 120. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They made sure after I gave the student enrollment, I gave a person their physical degree. The 140, regardless of whatever lesson they was on after they was done student enrollment. And they definitely wasn't a fan of giving the mathematics alphabet first. Definitely wasn't a fan of that. I just want to get the best part first. We know mathematics is the foundation.
Right.
We understand that.
Right.
You understand what? Like I said, at the same time, the way they gave it to me was not to get at the best part up first. Let them enroll first.
After the student enrollment, then.
And that's what we need. We need to increase our student enrollment. That's what we need to do. You know what I mean? Not necessarily students to each other, but students to the culture. You know what I'm saying? Because Prince used to say, when a black man tells another black man that the black man is God, he said, what you telling him is that we equal. He said, God, so I can't tell you that the black man is God and turn around and call you my student. He said it don't fit. Prince used to say, man, he'd say, motherfuckers, they looking for, he'd say, looking for Buddha. He said, they looking for an enlightener. Yeah, but he definitely wasn't with that. He definitely was like, we can't write the mathematics alphabet down on paper. It was a language that got to be learned from word of mouth. So now instead of me just giving a person a paper, you can't just give them a paper thing. They're gonna be educated. They're gonna grow up to be a great man. So now we couldn't just give a person a paper with mathematics alphabet. We had to actually sit down and spend time with this person and break bread and talk to them about every degree in mathematics, every mathematical unit until they said, okay, I understand what that means. You know what I mean? And then we can move on to the next one. But that's the way it was done. It would have to actually be taught. Right. I couldn't give it. I had to teach it. And like I said, he was very adamant about that, not writing the math alphabet down on paper. You know, and then when you meet people with it written on paper, a lot of times you can tell because they quote it. Like they quote the student enrollment, they quote the mathematics, quote the alphabet. That's a language. You can't quote no language. You can't quote a language. You have to learn. You can't quote Spanish. You can be able to say certain things, come on, style, but once they start speaking to you, you can be, oh. Same thing with us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Same thing with us. The language. If you just say if you don't know the language, you don't belong in the land. You know, going back to Jakid say language is the land gauge. Land gauge is something that we use to measure off the land. The mathematics is put here for us to measure all things, and the alphabet is put here for us to describe all things. So we'll always have a clear picture of what we're looking at.
If Mecca did this.
Peace. In celebration of each other, we support each other's hustle. Weight Life has sponsored this content. You can get a sweatshirt, t-shirt, or a hoodie at the Common Unity store of a law school in Mecca. Or just simply hit me up. I got the hookup. Peace.